Hello and welcome to my weekly video blog, and today on A Vogel Talks Menopause I'm going to be talking about 5 things that can worsen your mood in the menopause. Now if you like my tips and advice, then please subscribe and remember to hit the bell icon so you can be notified of all my new videos. So this is week 3 of our mood month, and I'm going to be looking at things in our everyday life that can have an impact on how we feel. So number 1 is our hormones. Unfortunately, in the menopause, our hormones don't fall gracefully as we go through the menopause, especially at the beginning and in the perimenopause. Your hormones can go up and down, so there can be sudden hits of estrogen, which will make you feel good, but you can also get very sudden dips, and it's these dips that can alter our mood very, very quickly. You can feel great 1 minute and you can just think, oh, I'm having a lovely day, and a minute later you can feel that you're really down in the dumps. So this is all to do with the falling hormones. Our falling hormones also affect a compound in our brain called serotonin, and serotonin is very important for keeping our mood elevated. So again, not only if our hormones are falling, but if the levels of serotonin are falling correspondingly, then that can have quite a big effect on our mood too. Number 2 is dehydration. Now, I talked about this in week 1, but this is a really big one here. Studies have shown that dehydration, even a small amount of being dehydrated, can make us feel anger, can make us feel anxious, and can make us feel irritated. So a really good tip here, if you feel your mood plummeting or you get angry or irritated or anxious at the same time every day, then there is a possibility that at that point you're getting dehydrated. So remember to drink the water all through the day. Number 3 is other foods and drinks. What can happen here is that foods that contain a lot of sugar, a lot of salt and caffeine drinks, so this is not only coffee, but it can be tea and it can be your fizzy canned juices as well. What happens is that these can give your blood sugar levels a big hit. You feel good for a little while, but your blood sugars then plummet, and again it's that sudden drop in your blood sugar levels that would contribute to mood. So you very suddenly you can find you're getting the low mood, you're getting the anxiety, and even something like this can cause panic attacks. If your blood sugar levels drop too low, then it could end up triggering some kind of panic attack too. The other thing that can affect our mood is our gut health, because remember I talked about serotonin a minute ago. Serotonin is also produced in the digestive tract, and we actually call the digestive tract our second brain because of the level of serotonin there. So if you have poor digestion, if you find that you're getting bloating, if you're getting constipation, if you've been diagnosed as having things like IBS, then that will have a compounded effect on the serotonin levels, and that can affect your mood on a very, very regular basis. Number 4 is body changes. Our bodies do change in the menopause, and it can be quite distressing for us. So suddenly we see our looks disappearing. If our weight starts to gain, if we find that we're sweating a lot, we get very self-conscious and maybe embarrassed about sweating in public. Hair loss is a really big one, and that can have a huge effect on the way we feel about ourselves. So how we look can affect our self-esteem, it can affect our confidence, and the problem here is that falling estrogen can affect our confidence and self-esteem, and that can have a big impact on our mood. So this one here can have a bit of a vicious circle. It can go on and vary between how we see ourselves and how we feel about ourselves during the menopause. Number 5 is multitasking. Who doesn't multitask on a regular basis? most of us going through the menopause, we are really busy. We are having to contend with so many different things, as well as all the physical changes that are going on in our body. The problem here is that if we are multitasking, we're often in a state of heightened awareness because we're having to think of so many different things at once. And that alertness, if you like, and that state of being hyper aware also makes us more aware of what other people are saying and doing. It makes us more aware of what is going on in our environment, and it can make us more aware of other people's moods. And that all combined together, plus the stress of being busy the whole time, will have a really big effect on our mood on a daily basis. And you may find that the busier you are, the more running around you have to do, the more caring that you have to do for other people, the more work that you have to do, you will find that there will be a corresponding decrease in your mood and also your ability to cope with these mood swings. The other thing that can happen here is that if we're really busy, if we are really stressed, if we are anxious, that will burn up the vitamins and the minerals that we need to keep our mood balanced. And this is especially true of B vitamins and our magnesium. And for those of you that have been with me for a while, you know just how important magnesium is. And again, this can be another vicious circle. The busier we are, the more stressed we are, the more we burn magnesium, and the more magnesium we need to help to keep our mood level. So it's a good idea just to be, again, aware of you know, are you taking a daily magnesium supplement to help in this instance? So I hope this has been helpful for you. You know, it is amazing how many things in our daily life can have a huge impact on how we feel about ourselves and how we feel generally through the menopause. The other things that can affect mood is fatigue and sleep, and I will be talking about these two next week. So again, if any of you find things have made your mood worse, or you've got lovely little tips to help to lift your mood, then please share them with us. And until next week, I will see you then. Bye.